Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well on this beautiful Tuesday. I apologize for having been a little MIA the past couple of days. It was completely unintentional. Like, I did not mean to go 3 or 4 days without a video, but I did, so I'm sorry. A good amount of things have happened in the past couple of days, but first I want to say thank you to everyone who joined me in my live on Saturday on the TVCO app and on my live last night. I will be going live again tomorrow, Wednesday, at 6 p.m. Pacific time for the episode. So basically we watch the episode together, talk all that shit about the house guests, talk crap about CBS and their awful editing, and it's a whole thing and it's super fun. So if you are interested, join me there. It's where it's at, basically. Okay. And then afterwards you can go to the TVCO profile and they go live. Joanna goes live and she basically asks like 6 or 7 questions, Big Brother related, and if you get all the questions right, I think they announce the winners on Thursdays. I can't remember when they announce the winners, but if you get the answers right, then you win money. Okay. And your girl won the last one, so oh hey, I won $250, which is exciting. So I'm definitely going to enter again because, you know, I need all that diaper money. So that's where I will be tomorrow night, the TVCO app. We're going to go live and then I'm going to go win some more money and it's going to be all love over here. So first things first, let's just get right up into the goodness. As we know, Cliff is HOH and that was awesome. He made golden nominations with Jack and Jackson up on the block. Well, that's about as good as it got, because Jackson ended up winning the damn power of veto, and Christy for a solid day and a half was having like an emotional meltdown because she didn't know what to do. She was going back and forth, back and forth. I was getting whiplash on whether or not she should use her power. Well, what ended up happening is her and Cliff made a little deal where if she didn't use her power and he agreed to putting Bella up as the replacement nomination, that she would keep him safe for 2 weeks. So if she won HOH, she's not putting his ass up. And he took that deal and ended up putting Bella up on the block. Okay, so just to be honest, everyone on Twitter, myself included, were infuriated. We were like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you're really putting your trust in Christy, who was the main hand in getting you evicted last week. And you're really putting your trust in the 6 who voted you out last week to really keep you safe for 2 weeks? Like, are you on the crack? Cliff, are you on crack? Because that's a whole lot of stupidity for the sane, like, sober mind. I just can't understand. Now, if it were me, here's what I would have done. And this was actually a plan proposed by Nick. Also, like, I had thought of it and then Nick proposed it and I was like, why am I agreeing with this douchebag right now? Like, I never would have thought that Nick and I would have been on the same page. So Nick proposed to Cliff, why don't you just tell Christy a lie? Like, tell her, yeah, I'll put Bella up, don't use your power, and then trick the bitch. Put her on the block instead and get rid of Christy and her power. Like, what? And it's just mind-blowing to me that he didn't take that opportunity. Like, I don't understand. Like, is he aware that he's playing Big Brother? Like, how are you really going to put 2 of the 6 up on the block and then expect them to not remember? Expect the rest of the, you know, the other 5 to hold onto Christy's deal. Like, let's say Jackson wins HOH. He could very well put Cliff up on the block and be like, I never made that deal with you. Like, that was you and Christy. I'm a whole different story, you know? Like, what makes Cliff think that anyone else in the 6 is going, well, other than Christy, is going to hold up to that bargain. Like, why didn't you, she was going to use her power and put Bella up anyways. Like, and who cares even if it is a week of safety or 2 weeks of safety. You're going home anyways. You're not going to make it to final 2. So why don't you just make a big ass move? A big ass dirty big brother move. Like, I just, ugh, it was so annoying. Like, Feeds would have been gold if he had done that. If he had put her up on the block, convinced her to not use her power, and she got put up on the block with her power, and then, by the grace of Big Brother Jesus, or Zeus, or whomever, could you guys imagine if she had gotten evicted with her power? Oh my god, it would have been beautiful. Like, why, Cliff? Why didn't you do it? Like, it's just so annoying to me that he catered to and gave them what they wanted. You know, so of course they're walking around smug as shit, and it's so irritating. Like wipe your face off. It's annoying. Stop. Christy seems so proud of herself, which I guess if I were her, I would be too. Like, you know, like, I can't even, like, he really acted like he was going to be about that life this week, and he turned into a flop. And it's crazy. So that's what's going on in the house right now. Jack and Bella are up on the block. Christy still has her power, and Cliff's a doorknob. So that's basically what that's about. Moving on from that tomfoolery. What else happened? Oh, so Holly told Jackson that she no longer wants to have sex in the Big Brother house on live feeds. Do you know what this motherfucker does? He breaks up with her, and he blames it on her making fun of him, and she made a passing by joke that she regrets being with him, and he took it to heart. And his little sensitive heart, he took it, and it hurt his feelings. So he broke up with her, and it was the most cringy, awkward moment, one of the most I've ever seen on Big Brother. He was talking down to her and not even letting her speak, not letting her get her 2 cents in, not letting her explain herself. He just kept going, I don't want to talk about it. I'm not putting my mic on. I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to sleep. Good night. And with his fucking jaw, like, put it away, tuck it in, you know, like, get rid of it. And poor Holly, like, I mean, she's as bland as white bread, but I felt bad for the girl, you know, like, homegirl couldn't even get a word in. And it's obvious that it isn't the fact that she hurt his feelings, that she made fun of his ablessness, because that was another one of the things. I guess she made a joke about his abs no longer being, like, protruding or whatever it is, and that hurt his heart. It basically comes down to the fact that she doesn't want to have sex with his ass anymore on live feeds. And the fact that he really took it there over that is disgusting. Jackson, you're a piece of shit, and I hate you. You're a loser. You're a fuckboy. You probably don't even know how to make a girl come. You probably booped the clit 3 times and think you made a girl come. Like, if you can even find the clit. Like, relax. You're gross. Done. Another one of Jackson's escapades this week is he's a have-not, along with, I believe, Christy, Kat, and I feel like there's someone else who's a have-not, but I could be wrong. It might just be Christy, Kat, and Jackson. Anyways, so as a have-not, obviously you're not supposed to eat regular food. They provide you this stuff, if you don't know, it's called slop, and it's just a clusterfuck of stuff, you know, like, there's oatmeal in there. A spider. Sparrow the spider, it's back! You didn't kill it, you liar! Okay, you guys, if you don't know, I'm a huge arachnophobic and I can't do spiders, so it was one of those jumping spiders, and he killed it. And I don't need you guys coming up in the comment section going, oh, spiders are living things. I don't give a shit. A spider could literally pay my rent for the rest of my life and I'll still kill it. I don't care. Anyways, so okay, so as a have-not, you're not supposed to eat regular food, right? Well, homeboy has literally been cheating his anus off and going into the shower, pretending to take a shower. Okay, so he will hide food in his short pockets or in his towel or whatever. He'll go into the shower, turn the shower on, push the curtain so he has both showers, push the curtain, and continuously just duck down and eat. And then come up with a mouthful of food, chomping his ass off. And it is remarkable. Absolutely just remarkable, his balls. And he still has balls to bitch about Nick and Bella eating family food. So you know how they make family meals? Well, I guess Nick and Bella had some, not during family time or whatever. They call themselves family. I don't get it. It's weird. And he had the balls to go on a rant about it, like a loser. Like, here you are, a have-not, sneaking food in, cheating, and you have the balls to talk about what other people are eating, like to still regulate the food. Like, he's weird. He absolutely has an eating problem. Like, he eats more than I've ever seen anyone eat, like with my own eyes, ever. And the fact that he is cheating and production isn't doing anything about it is disgusting. So what I think that production should do, but I'm sure they won't do, is I think they should take his vote away. And I think they should make it public. I think that they should call a house meeting and say, Jackson, we and live feeders have noticed that you are cheating and eating as a have-not. So you don't get to vote this week, and that's that. That way, I think they'll only need one extra vote to make it a tie, and then Cliff can be the deciding factor, and Jack would end up going home. At this point, I want one of the 6 to go home. I'd love for Bella to go home. Like, her going home, I have a hair in my eye. Her going home will be fine too. Like, it's really a win-win for me. I hate them both, but I know that if Jack stays, I know the 6 are going to be even more smug than they already are. And I know that Jack is going to feel like a super badass for getting, you know, for staying in the house. And Chrissy's going to feel like a real badass for keeping her power. And it's going to be annoying. So I hope that somehow, some way, they're able to penalize Jackson for being a cheating bitch. And then get the votes they need to make it a tie, and then Cliff can be the deciding factor, and if he has some heart and some balls, he will get Jack out, and that will be gold. It has been nice seeing Bella sweat it out though. Like, she's been crying all over the place. Her and Nick have taken this to heart, and it's been weird. Like, they're crying, they're really emotional about it. Nick, like, I don't even know. They've just been really emotional. Like, they're really acting like she has cancer or something and she's dying. It's strange. It's like, dude, Nick, don't worry. You're probably going home next week too, so get over it. Like, you know. So that's that whole thing. Moving on from that, we have last night Sam decided to have a house meeting, and it was boring as fuck. So basically, as I told you guys earlier, Nick had come up with the plan to lie to Christy, and, you know, the plan was lie to Christy, convince her you're going to put Bella up, but don't. End up putting either Christy up, and then he mentioned, I think he said Sis or Holly. I can't believe I just called her that. Anal Lice or Holly. I think it was those 3 that he was like, just put one of them up, and then Jack's going home. It's like, whatever. Well, I don't know how Christy found this out. I don't remember. Let me know in the comment section. But somehow Christy found out, Anal Lice found out, and for some reason they made, it got back to them that Sam was involved. And so Sam took it upon himself to call a house meeting to clear his name and basically put Nick up on the spot and was like, Nick, was I involved in this plan? Nick was like, no, it was strictly me, and that's that. And then, of course, Christy is yapping her mouth off. Like, she literally can't not make anything about her. She has a talent, and that talent is to make everything about her. And she succeeded again last night. She can really take a subject and run with it, and she does. And it was probably the most boring house meeting I've ever seen in my life. Like, it was really... I guess what it boils down to is this. I'm sick and tired of this kumbaya shit. Last night in the house meeting, they were all like, oh, okay, I respect your game, you know, because Nick was like admitting to having tried to take his shot and he didn't get it. This fan is like blowing my hair in my eyes. So every time he would say that, Chrissy would be like, respect, I appreciate that for you being honest and owning up to your game move, respect. And I was watching it like, this is the most boring shit I've ever seen. Like, can we stop with the prayer circles, the respect, the good game move? You know, I love that you're being honest with me. No. I wanna, fuck you, I trusted you, you know, you suck, I hate you, I'm gonna kick your ass, you know, stuff like that. Like, I wanna see some drama. I don't wanna see, like, high fives and hair braiding. Like, boring. So that was the boring ass house meeting that went down. It's really not even worth going further to talk about. What I do want to continue talking, or not continue, but I want to move on to is the other night, Jack, Christy, Kat, and Tommy, maybe one other person, but they're obviously irrelevant, so I can't remember. But definitely those four were out on the hammock, and Jack made a rice comment in regards to Bella. So they were all talking about Bella and how she's being emotional and all this. Like, at this point, the ceremony hadn't happened yet, but Bella knew that she was going up on the block. So they were all just all talking. And Tommy makes a comment about bread pudding. And of course, Jack had to make a comment and say rice pudding in regards to Bella. I don't know if you guys are aware, but she's Asian. And Twitter erupted. Because back in Big Brother 15, Erin would make tons of rice comments in regards to Helen. It was wild. She was throwing rice comments out like it was her job. And she got a lot of shit for it. So what we're hoping is, and this is kind of confirmed, it was kind of confirmed last night by Christy and Tommy, they were talking about it. They said that it got brought up in the DR and that they didn't realize that, you know, that was the way that it was going to be taken. They were saying how, you know, it wasn't until it was brought up again, you know, in DR that I kind of realized, oh my gosh, that's what, you know, that's how it's going to be taken or whatever. And Tommy was acting all shocked, like, like, I don't know how he's an actor. It's awful. Like, it was the most fake shocked I've ever seen. And it was embarrassing. Anyways, so they were talking about that. And so obviously, if the DR is asking about it, they're going to make a little segment about it. What I think is interesting is all the times that they spoke negatively about David and Kemi went completely untalked about, ignored, edited out. But the second that he makes a rice joke, or I don't even think it was really a joke, I think a rice comment, that's now going to be talked about. Like, that's crazy how that's, you know. So I'm curious to see if they're going to do a little montage of the shit that he has said, and if we're going to get the receipts that we have been demanding. I'm a little disappointed that this is what it took, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. Let's just be happy that he's getting the edit that he deserves, or we hope that he's getting the edit that he deserves. I just think it's interesting that that they asked about it in the DR. So if they don't make a little montage about it, then that's going to be annoying. But the fact that they asked about it, I feel like they're going to, so that's a thumbs up. Yay! What else? I feel like there's more things that I need to talk about, but I can't remember. Let's see. Kyla and I, we listed the things that I can't forget to talk about. No! I did it all! I talked about everything! Woo! I didn't forget anything that I wanted to talk about. Yay me! Woo! Anyways, so this season is continuing its downward spiral, making a clusterfuck of the season. Nicole, I really need you to win this next HOH. I need you to start doing some things. Jess, why are you even in the house? I don't understand you. Like, you make no sense. Last night she made a comment, like, I think Nicole was trying to explain to her the 6, and she was like, no, I think it's just 2 and 2 couples plus 2 more. And she was not making any sense. It's on, the clip is on Twitter. I think I shared it on my page. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, go follow me. It's there, I think. And I was watching it and I was like, does she realize what she's saying? Like, is she a total moron or is this an act? Because I'm confused. I don't. And Nicole's face when she was saying that was like, am I really stuck in this house with these people? It was wild. I just, I don't understand her point either. Like, Jessica, can you start doing some things instead of being Jackson's bitch? When was it? Today or last night? Jackson was cracking, I think, Analyze's back, and he looks to Jessica and he's like, do you want me to crack yours? She's like, no, you cracked mine earlier. And he's like, but you have a lot of real estate. And she was like, oh, okay. Like, Jessica, do you realize that he just said that you're big? Like, real estate, like, you have a lot to cover. Like, really? Like, she claims to be about, you know, positivity, like, no body shaming. She wants to bring a positive light and all that. But she's continuing to let these house guests make comments to her face, and she doesn't say anything. It's so weird to me. I don't get it. But whatever. So either which way, this is going to be a win of a week. Jack is going home or Bella's going home. It's whatever. But I would like to see Jack go home, even though I hate Bella a little bit more. Well, it's actually a tie. I think Jack is more despicable. So yeah, I think maybe I would like to see Jack go home first, because if he doesn't, you know he's going to be smug as fuck, and it's going to be even more annoying than he already is. But Bella going is whatever also. Like, I really don't care. What I do care about is that I wish that Cliff had kept that same energy that he had in the beginning of his HOH and been big and bad and just put Christy up, or Holly, or Annalise. You know, like, I wish that he would have gone with that, but he didn't. So Cliff, you had potential, like, to make me kind of forgive you for the shit that you've said, but you didn't pull through, and so I'm still only supporting Nicole. Anyways, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about everything that I spoke about. I know this is a long video, so I'm going to cut it now. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on the TVCO app, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Oh, I forgot to answer some questions. I'll answer some questions in my next video. This one's already pretty long. I love you guys. Bye.